Hey guys, it's Monday, it's the start of a fresh new week. I'm holding this up right away because I just got done reading it. What time is it? Monday at 11:20. And I just got done brushing my teeth. I feel like I have toothpaste up here. I waited to brush my teeth because I had a lot of coffee this morning. So now I feel like I'm gonna start bouncing off the walls. But I had a lot of coffee because I stayed up late last night reading this book. Now, this is the book that I think I know I ended last week's vlog with because it was yesterday. It was just Sunday. Like I said, today's Monday. And this book I really, really enjoyed. Now, let me read the back to you because it was not scary in the least. It was not scary at all. But it was very good. I think this is a book that I will keep and read again later. And it says, so it's called My Best Friend's Exorcism, and it's by Grady Hendrix. And the back says, let me turn around so I can sit on the end of my bed. The back says, high school sophomores Abby and Gretchen have been best friends since 4th grade. But after an evening of skinny dipping goes disastrously wrong, Gretchen begins to act different. She's moody, she's irritable, and bizarre incidents keep happening whenever she's nearby. Abby's investigation leads her to some startling discoveries, and by the time their story reaches its terrifying conclusion, the fate of Abby and Gretchen will be determined by a single question. Is their friendship powerful enough to beat the devil? Got the kitty cat back there. Like an unholy hybrid of Beaches and The Exorcist, My Best Friend's Exorcism blends teen angst, adolescent drama, unspeakable horrors, and a mix of 80s pop songs into a pulse-pounding supernatural thriller. Now, it's not like The Exorcist. The Exorcist was scary. This isn't scary. I would say it is like Beaches, though, because the main crux of this story is the friendship between these two girls. And I think part of why I liked it so much is because a lot of it was in the 80s. I did a lot of my growing up in the 80s. I graduated high school in 1988, which is when a lot of this book takes place. So the pop culture references and different things they were talking about with school and all that different stuff resonated with me. So I think that's part of, I hope I didn't make you dizzy there, part of why I really like that book. But I stayed up last night reading it until almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and then I finished it today. So I finished it in a few hours. Now I'm going to start this book, which is actually the first book that he wrote, and it doesn't say anything on the back about it. It does say on the inside, but I won't sit and read that one to you. I'm going to read it first. So I'm going to start this one next because it's Monday. I'm off work today. Tomorrow I'm working till noon. Then it's New Year's. And then I'm just going to work from home this week. So update on my car, the update I have so far. You know what? My arm is like, ugh. I have like this thing. I wonder if I could set you down. Let me figure out how to sit you down. Okay, how's that? I had to turn that light off, turn another light on. But so Brian took it to the dealer and they hooked it up to the machines. Something is going wrong. Again, it's like the transmission thing. They hadn't seen that happen on the Jeep Cherokees before. They've seen it at the dealer. I'm sure throughout the world it's happened, but that dealer hadn't seen that. Well, they haven't seen this happen either. Well, apparently what is messing with the electronic stability control, what it looks like, is the power steering is messing up. It's like, so, but they can't get it into the shop until like 3:30 this afternoon, which actually works out better for Brian because he's going to talk to the dealer owner, manager, whatever. And so, but they want, because they want to get it hooked up and do more diagnostics and everything. So, and it's not going to get worked on today, but they're going to take it in today at, I think he said 3:30. And actually I think it was the rental car or the loaner car that they couldn't have till 3:30. Whatever, you guys don't care. But I don't know how long they're going to have my car. This time Brian's going to make sure I can actually drive the loaner car. And I don't know. It's just, I'm honestly kind of afraid to drive my car. It's like the transmission goes out, you know, the power steering and the electronic stability control goes out. It's like, I don't know, I'm just scared to drive it. And so I don't really want my car. I mean, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I mean, I would think, and I'm not blaming the dealer at all, because they, you know, it's not the dealership's fault that the manufacturer has a car that came off, you know, that their fleet of cars has one included that to me feels like a dud. I mean, what kind of car, before it even has 1,000 miles on it, before it even has 100 miles on it, has the transmission go out? And now there's these other things. And so we're just documenting everything, and depending on what the dealer says, here's what I actually would like to have happen. I don't know if it's going to happen, but you know, we would like to work with the dealer. You know, hey, this should be an issue for you guys too, because you're the ones who keep having to pay for this rental car for us and, you know, do all the labor on this car. It's not really good for your reputation. You know, if we were the kind of people that were out there posting a bunch of reviews and, you know, like bad reviews and stuff, I feel like it's not the dealer's fault. So I want to give them a chance to fix the car, but ultimately I would like them to try to see if they could get the manufacturer to take this car back and let us exchange it, you know? And I know there's like, it's harder than just, oh, let's just do an even exchange. You know, they'll have to buy the car back from us, so the loan will get paid off. We'll have to get all of that. Somehow all of it would have to work out. I don't know how all that works. I'm not going to think too hard about it until we find out what they say, what they're willing to do. Or is it, you know, get this problem fixed and then see what happens, which I'll still be scared to drive my car, but we'll just see. But that's where it stands as of right now. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with the car. But, so yeah, so today I'm doing laundry. I've been cleaning house. And then I sat and read the rest of that book. You don't know how hard. I was like making myself, okay, put the load of laundry in. Then I could read some. Vacuum the office. Then I could read some. I was like making myself not, because I really like that book. Not everybody will, because if it's kind of quirky, which is another thing I really liked about it. If you hear noises, it's the washer is going. I don't know, like Cynthia, if you're out there, I think you might like this book. But so now I'm in between loads of laundry, and I'm done dusting, I'm done vacuuming. To be fair, I let the Shark robot vacuum the kitchen and the living room, and I did the rest of the rooms. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to start this. So I'll let you know how this is, because if it's anything like that one, I'll probably have it read pretty quick. Who you looking at, buddy? He's like, who, me? I wasn't looking at anybody. Not me. Silly kitty. So I'm making some oatmeal now. And the last 3 clips, including this one, are showing you a day in the life of Django. He gets into all kinds of interesting things. Looking at fish, birds, playing in a bag, sleeping. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys. So today is, what is today? Tuesday? I'm looking at a calendar. I'm like so messed up on my days. But anyway, we keep getting these calls over and over and over again. I'm sitting here, I have gone through a whole bunch of them and wrote the numbers down. A whole bunch of them will say, "This is Brandy calling from TripAdvisor," and then they hang up. Or it'll say, "This is so-and-so calling from," what did they say? Or no, she'll say, "This is Brandy calling from TripAdvisor on a recorded line," and then it just hangs up. And then there's another one that says, "This is from support calling on a recorded line," and it just hangs up. And so what I'm thinking they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to call back. So then they can do whatever scam, because it shows up on your caller ID. Well, I'm working from home today. There's like nothing coming through. I've finished everything that I have to do. So I thought, I'm going to go on my caller ID. I'm going to write down like the last 10 times one of these numbers has called. And actually I wrote down 11 of them. And the first 2 I called was the same kind of, she answers the phone. "This is, thank you for calling the travel center. This is Brandy on a recorded line. How can I help you today?" And I just hung up because first thing I'm doing is going through and seeing what these are. Then I got, the next one was a busy signal. This is the funny one. This is a funny one. So it says it's calling from, it just says Missouri. And when I called it back, it says, "Thank you." He said, "Thank you for calling support first. This is Joe on a recorded line. Can you hear me okay?" And then the very next one says it's from Belton, Missouri, and it's the same exact guy that answered the phone. Same exact guy. Now, he said his name was Joe, but then when I called the other number, he said, "Thank you for calling benefit provider. This is Josh on a recorded line. How can I help you?" Same exact guy. And then a whole bunch of them that are coming from, it'll say Farley, Missouri, Lee Summit, Missouri, or it just says Missouri. And it says, "Thank you for calling customer service. Please press 1 for a representative and 2 to be added to their do not call list." So that one is just like a press these numbers. So I'm not going to do anything with them. Well, the most recent one was the one that's, "Thank you for calling the travel center. This is Brandy." So I'm going to call that one back. And I'm going to see what they're trying to do. So I figured I'd take you guys along for the ride. Let's see what she says.
Thank you for calling customer service. Please select from the following options.
Guys!
Determine how to best assist you, including how to enter your phone number into our do not call registry. To speak with an agent, press 1 now. If you would like to be placed on our internal do not call registry, press 2.
That is the one that answered, "This is Brandy." And now it's that customer service one. Okay, because see, look, I have all the numbers written down, and then I went in after I called them and I put, like number 1, "This is Brandy." Number 2 was just a busy signal. Number 3 was the "Thank you for calling support. This is Joe on a recorded line. Can you hear me okay?" And the same exact guy was Josh on a recorded line. So that's number 4. So let's try number 4. Let's see if it reverts to that. See, this is all the same place. Oh my God, I hate these people so much. This one says it's calling from Belton, Missouri, which is actually a city really close to where I live. Okay, he said he was Josh when I called. So let's see, do I get Josh? or the customer service line. So let's see. Oh my God, I just really...
Thank you for calling customer service. Please select from the following options so we can determine how to best assist you, including how to enter your phone number into our Do Not Call registry. To speak with an agent, press 1 now. If you would like to be placed on our internal Do Not Call registry, press 2.
See, the last time I called. So I wonder if they're recognizing my number now. I wonder if that means they'll stop calling. So, okay, so let me call back one of the customer service ones and see if it gives me anything different. Next time they call, I'm going to call right back. Okay, so let's try number 3. This might be boring for you guys, but I figured if any of you guys are getting this crap,
Thank you for calling customer service. Please select from the following options.
okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go onto my caller ID and I'm going to look up the number right before the last one. Make sure it's not one I have. And I'll call it back. It says it's Excelsior Springs, Missouri. We'll try this. What the hell are you doing?
Thank you for calling customer service. Please
Yeah, they probably have my number now since I did that. Gosh darn it. You know, it's so funny. Ugh. I really wanted to see if I could find out what their scam is. Well, you know, maybe they'll stop calling now. Let me try. I'm going to try one last time for that first one that was Brandy, because that's the one that calls the most. And it always calls under different numbers.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Well, but you know what? Maybe they'll stop calling my number now. I guess we'll find out. Well, because they call every single day, and so if I get another number calling me today, then I'll try. But are any of you guys having that where it's like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 calls in one day. 1, 2, 3, 4 calls. Yeah, it's like 4 calls a day. Like on the ones I wrote down that I have 4 of. But they call every single day. And so I just figured I'd call and see what the heck they're up to, because I know they're just scam calls. So if I get another one, we'll try calling it back together. Dang it, I was hoping this would be fun. Well, it wasn't. But you know what? At least you guys can see, out of all those different numbers that called me saying they were from all different places, they all went back to the same place. So, the more you know. So now there's all these like sun reflections coming in, and those have his attention. So that's another part of the Django day. Look, he's like, why can't I catch them? It's reflections, buddy. You're never going to be able to catch them. Is that lazy or what? You got a cart return right there. And they put the cart there. Lazy people. I wish the music wasn't so loud in here. I'm looking for a new rug in front of the dining room doors, because the one we have is so light that Django's always messing it up. These are kind of heavy. These, I think his claws would get stuck in. This darn music. This is the rental car they gave me, or the loaner, I guess I should say. It's really dirty right now. It looks nice, but I don't think it's very comfortable. Hey guys, I have you very precariously perched on the dash of this car. This car is not very comfortable. You sit like way low, I guess, which, you know, it's kind of like a sports car and a lot of them do that. But it's like the seat, I mean, just driving from my house to Target, I got a backache. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys. I went over to the clearance. I didn't think I was going to be able to find anything over in the Christmas stuff, but I found a couple of things, and so I figured I would show you. Totally frivolous things that I don't need, but there's this one set of finger puppets that are Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Brian of all people tried to talk me into getting these around Christmas time because it has a Bumble on it and the Abominable, and I was like, I'm not gonna spend the money on that. Well, since they had everything 90% off, it's 49 cents. So it's got Clarice and Bumble and Rudolph and Hermie and Santa Claus, but you know, you can set them up. I don't have to necessarily use them as little finger puppets. I can just set them as little decorations, but they are adorable, and for 49 cents. My favorite thing, I'm surprised this was still there, is this hat, this stocking cap. Look at, it says Be Good, and it has Santa. I love the Santa on this so much, and this was $1.29. I just love this. I love the pom-pom. I just love every single thing about this hat. So I'm shocked it was even still there. And then the last thing I actually got 5 of, which this is a totally, completely, I don't need it frivolous purchase. I got some of these Surprise-Imals because they're Christmas ones and they were 49 cents, 39 cents. They're really super cheap, but they have little Christmas stuffed animals in them. So that's what drew me to them. And they had 4 red ones and a green one. And I don't know if I'll get duplicates or not, but I was gonna open them up and see what was in each of them. I was hoping they would be like, you know, have like a little section that was, what do they call that, perforated? Okay, so it just looks like a little ball. The first one, what is this? Is Holly Dog. It's a little pink dog with a little hat. It's really cute. So that's Holly Dog with her little blue eyes. My mom has a dog named Holly. So let's open the green one. After this, when I drove by, it looked like the thrift store was open. So I think I'm going to go into the thrift store and see Oh my gosh, this one's adorable. This one is Sugar Plum Octopus. Oh my gosh, this one is adorable. Look, her little earmuffs. This is so sweet. This one is precious. Its name is, oh, Sugar Plum Octopus. I don't remember if I said that. That one's so sweet. But I'm still looking for a black denim jacket to put all of my collectible horror pins on. Scary movie pins. When I was down at Mom's, we went to the Goodwill and they didn't have anything. Ugh, I'm having a hard time getting this one open. Okay, this one. Oh my gosh. I love harp seals. And I just got a harp seal. I'm looking real quick to see what its name is. Snowflake Seal. Loves to slide down snow-covered hills. Okay, I'm so glad I got these. I'm going to cut all these tags, these ginormous tags off though. It's a little seal. There's its little tail. It's also got little earmuffs. This is adorable, adorable, adorable. So I got a little seal. Two more. My cough is finally starting to go away. I still have a few little bouts with it, but it goes away. What in the world? Why is this one so hard? Gosh darn it. Target actually, they even had some Christmas trees left that were on clearance. It's real ladylike, I know, but it helps. Let's see. Oh! This, what are you? Are you a horse? This one is, yep, Mary Horse. And she's a little, like, tie-dye-ish kind of little horse. And she's got a little Santa hat on. And she's adorable. I can't believe it. Well, I'm not even going to say anything yet. And then this is the last one. These are all really, really cute. And I'll put them as part of my Christmas decorations. Maybe even, I might take them to work. Oh, I got a duplicate, but you know what? Out of all the duplicates, to me this is the best one. My oldest, I think, would like this because they like seals too. They might want it. I don't know. What do you think? You think a 25-year-old? No, 24-year-old. But that is really adorable. So only one duplicate, but the duplicate was a great one. So that's everything. And so now I'm going to drive to the thrift store and see if I can find anything, any goodies. And you're actually perched on my wallet on the dash, so I got to put you up. But I'll talk to you again. Oh, in case you haven't figured it out, it's Wednesday, it's New Year's Day, so I'm off work, so I'm out and about. And I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, so I'm back in the car. I didn't film inside of the thrift store. It was kind of crowded and I was confused why, but today is like 50% off of clothes, 50% off of books. There was like a lot of sales. As a matter of fact, I only spent $3.14 and I got a shirt and what, 1, 2, 3, 5 books. The shirt I got I think is brand new. They did not have a black denim jacket, but they did have this shirt that Soft Kitty, you know, from Big Bang Theory. Back whenever that show was, that's one of my all-time favorite TV shows. I really think this is new. And it's an official Big Bang Theory shirt, and so it was $1.99, so it was half off of that. And I mean, back when the show was on and you could buy their merchandise, I always wanted one of these shirts. I never got one because they were always like $20 plus shipping, stuff like that, so I never got one. But I did get a few books. This one looks like coffee has been spilt on it, but I don't care. I got the sun is like right there. I got Cat Daddy with Jackson Galaxy. It's like kind of his story, and then also it's supposed to have like tips and stuff. And then I got Stephen King's Under the Dome. They ended up making a TV series out of this. I never read the book. I heard the series wasn't that great, but this book is 1,074 pages. Holy guacamole. But we'll see. Hopefully it'll be good. Stephen King is, I don't know, it's like sometimes I like his books. I think his earlier work, and sometimes I don't. But I think more than not I do. But I got, I think all the rest of these are Stephen King. But I got The Dark Half. This is another one I've never read. It's another beefy one. And actually not too bad, 431 pages. The words are a little bigger in there. Then I've seen a movie of this, but I've never read the book, Gerald's Game. I saw the movie on Netflix, I believe, and it was really good. And then the last one I got, also Stephen King, The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. I've never heard of this book at all, but it sounds really interesting, and it's not very long. Almost seems, it's 224 pages, almost like a short. But it sounds like somebody gets, like a little girl gets lost in the woods. But so that's what I got, and it was $3.14, and then they're doing like a fundraiser where if you could round up. So I went ahead and just rounded up and gave them $4, which I thought I got a really good deal for all this stuff for only $4. So now I think I'm gonna go to the Dollar Tree, just check it out, just because I'm kind of not really ready to go back home yet, because I was getting kind of bored. And then, so I'll putz around there, see if I find anything, and then I felt kind of like I was going to cough. See if I can find anything, and then head home after that. But if I get anything, I'll be sure to show it to you. Okay, here we are back in the car again. Let me show you what I got at Dollar Tree. I got 3 little cookbooks. They have one called Crock Star, and it has all kinds of little crock pot recipes in it, which I have some crock pot recipes, but I was thinking maybe this would have, I don't know, some interesting things for $1. I was looking to see if it had, like, you know, what the retail was. I don't know. I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking. I was looking back on the back, you know, to see if it said, but it doesn't. Then I got One Pot Wonderful. It says from fast skillet meals like spicy orange chicken to oven roasted combos like sausage ratatouille to the simple convenience of slow cooker Chinese beef. So I guess this must have some slow cooker in it too. But I was hoping it would be like stovetop. And then the last one I got is Ramen Noodle Genius. So like different things you can make with ramen. They had a bunch of different ones. They had one that was like 4 ingredient things. They had different dessert ones. They had several. And then I got these 2 things. They're like little banners. I got one to hang on the front door and one to hang on the kitchen door for Valentine's Day. This one says, "Love you more." I think these are really nice and detailed for $1. And then the other one, this is actually my favorite. I like the design of it. It says, Sorry. Those coughs just come out. Hug, kiss, love. I like this one because I like the checkered on the hearts. So I got those two things. Can't believe I did that. Then I got some potato skins, cheddar and bacon potato skin. They're chips. They also have I don't know what I'm trying to say. Oh, a jalapeno cheddar. I got this for Brian for his desk, just a pencil and pen cup. And then the last things are, nope, two things. I got some dark chocolate Raisinets. I usually can always find the milk chocolate places, but I don't find the dark chocolate, so the Dollar Tree always has them though. And lastly, that ramen book made me hungry for ramen. So I got some ramen, some chicken ramen. I don't eat ramen very often because it's pretty high sodium. So I really just have it if I'm like having like a particular craving for it. So yeah, whoops. So that's everything. I'm trying to get the stuff back in the bag. She had it packaged all nice. Another thing this car does that I don't care for and I don't know what the point is. I swear I felt like something just tapped my foot. There's nothing there. Was it haunted? When you open the door, the window like goes down a tiny bit. And I don't know why. It's just weird. It also doesn't have a key. It's one of those push button starts, so you have to have the fob on you. Or like in your purse or something. So, but my back is hurting just for the short amount of time that I drove it. So I don't know. It's a Challenger. Did I say that? It's a Dodge Challenger. It looks really cool. It looks neat. My personal opinion is it's not comfortable. Okay, so now I'm gonna head home. And then I think I'm going to read some more of my book. I started reading that horror store. I don't know why I have a hard time saying the word horror. I guess I'm afraid to say, I don't want to say horror, you know, like W-H-O-R-E. I'm trying to say horror, like scary. I don't know, but horror store. I'm liking that one. It's not holding my attention as well as the other one did, but I still like it. So I think I'm going to go home and maybe sit and read some more of that and just relax for the rest of my day. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Hey guys, I just got out of the shower, but I wanted to tell you I figured out on my way back home from Dollar Tree how to fix the seat in that Challenger. It has an adjustment, and somebody had it to where the lumbar support was as far out as it could go, so it's like poking you in the back. And so I figured out how to get that to where it wasn't uncomfortable and also to raise the seat, which made the car more comfortable. But I wanted to say that because I don't want anybody to think, oh God, I don't ever want one of those cars because they're so uncomfortable. But I did say it was my opinion. So, but anyway, I was able to make it comfortable, so that's good. And we actually haven't heard anything about my car yet. Brian took it and dropped it off Monday. And they hooked it up, and two sensors that I know were coming up with something wrong was the power steering. I think I told you guys, the power steering and the electronic stability control. But Brian said they said there was a couple of other things, but they didn't say what it was. So I don't know. But we haven't heard anything back yet. So, and today's Wednesday, so I'm telling you. But anyway, we're not going to talk about my car anymore. I just wanted to update you on the loaner car. And Brian went to Panera. We're going to have Baja bowls with chicken. They're like a warm bowl from Panera. I don't know why I'm feeling kind of loopy. But anyway, that's an update for you. He's all sacked out. Guys, it's Thursday and I just got another call from Josh, and so I'm going to see if I can call this number back and see if I get anybody. Or if it's going to be that customer service.
Thank you for calling customer service. Please select from the following options so we can determine how to best assist you, including how to enter your phone number into our Do Not Call registry. To speak with an agent, press 1 now. All our agents are currently unavailable. Please email any questions to customerservicenow2016@gmail.com.
Well, hope I didn't make a mistake pressing 1, but I've done a little bit more research, and on these ones that keep, and if you go on YouTube, you find this Josh, people calling him back and stuff, and you know, he's not really Josh, but what it looks like it is him and Brandy, a TripAdvisor. Poor TripAdvisor, the actual real company. If you like Google that whole scam, people are like putting complaints in on them, and it's not TripAdvisor. And her message doesn't actually say she's with TripAdvisor. It says she is a TripAdvisor. But anyway, what these scumbags are doing is they make people, they tell people that they have qualified for a free cruise if they just do this survey. The only thing they have to pay is the port taxes, like $65 a day or something. So apparently people must be falling for this scam because it's still going, and it's been going for, it sounds like, a number of years. But they pay the port taxes, and there never ends up being a cruise or anything. So I don't know, but my new thing now is when we get the calls, which I'm going to do with this one, is I've been going out to the FTC's website and I'm reporting them. I don't think it's doing any good. I mean, because I've been like documenting them, and first I thought maybe it helped that the other day when I was trying to call these back, I thought maybe they recognized the number and saw that I kept trying to call back. Even though they're making it look like they're coming from different numbers, I'm sure they're really not. I mean, there are apps and stuff that can do that can make it look like you're calling from different numbers. And if pressing 1 does do something, then I'll just call the phone company. But I suspect it won't, because I think there's just Josh and Brandy, these fake people. I'm sure that's not even really their names. But so I'm going to report this one to the FTC also. It's not going to do any good, I'm sure, because I don't know. It's like it's just getting really annoying because, but anyway, I thought maybe it did some good, me trying to call back and then them maybe seeing the number, and they were seeing that I was like in like a real short period of time, because the next day we didn't get any calls at all. Yesterday we didn't get any calls at all. Well, now today, here we go. Got my first one. Was at 11:21, and so I tried to call it back. I think maybe I'll try to call it back one more time. They always say they're coming from different places in Missouri.
Thank you for calling customer service.
But like if you Google it or you look on YouTube and stuff, other people will say, it's coming from my zip code. So they just change it to whatever state you're in. And it's just getting really annoying. You guys get these calls too? It's like, and sometimes people are like, why do you still have a landline? Well, I get them on my cell phone also. The cell phone is like the IRS scammers and some of those other ones. And I've never called any of those back. Maybe one of these days I will. I don't know. I wish, and I'm on the do not call list on my cell phone. I do have Haya, and it blocks a lot of calls, but still some get through. And I also have Nomo Robo on our landline, and it'll like let your phone ring once and then it gives them this message. Well, and I also have where if there's no caller ID or unavailable or unknown, I think you could Google it. I think it's either star 60. I think it's star 60. And then your phone company will automatically block those. They won't ever come through. So I've done everything I know how to do. But the reason we have a landline is because we kind of use it for like our junk. It's kind of like our junk mail, but with the phone. And it's like our phone's pretty much free with our bundle package with our cable company. We have phone, internet, and cable. So yeah, it's 11:20. I'm still in my pajamas. I'm working from home, and I'm actually working. But this came through, and so I used my morning. I get 2 15-minute breaks, and I haven't even used not even 6 minutes of this one. But I figured I'd give it a call or try again, because you know what's going to happen is the next time I try, they'll answer the phone, and I wanted to show you guys what they say, but it sounds like I'm not going to be able to be a helper in that realm. But there's lots of excuse me, like I'm drinking a little bit of this Nestle Splash. It's not carbonated, it's just flavored water. I really like it. If I had a little tiny burp. There's a channel on YouTube called Scammer Revolts. There's one called Kitboga, Kitboga, and both of them, they like call scammers and like get on their nerves and stuff. Scammer Payback is a really good one, but there's one I found the other day Jim Browning. He's from Northern Ireland, so I love listening to him talk, for one. He's amazing. Not only does he doesn't like try to anger the scammers and stuff the way some of these other places do, or try to waste their time. He gets even deeper. He won't share his secrets, which makes total sense, because he's able to figure out where these people are really actually calling from. He finds their real names, their real companies, their real IP addresses. He's amazing. He like teaches and shows things. And there's even been ways where he will be kind of like spying on a scammer, and he tries to help people that they're trying to commit fraud against. It makes me really sad, because there's so many elderly people that fall for this stuff. And I think to myself, how in the world can you fall for this crap? Because they'll say that, like, the IRS scammers will say, there's a couple of them. There's one where they say you didn't pay your taxes and you owe this money, and the way you can pay us is with these certain gift cards, and if you don't, we're going to arrest you. And the other one is your social security number was used to rent this car, and it's always a Toyota Corolla. It's always found in Texas. It has drugs in it, usually like 22 pounds of cocaine and blood. And all this is tied back to your social security number, and you're going to be arrested. And it's another one where they're asking for gift cards. There's one where they're pretending like they're Microsoft, and they're protecting your computer, but you have to pay this certain amount. Or there's a refund scam where they say they owe you a certain amount. They're taking control of your computer. They make it look like they're trying to give you a certain amount of money, but they add a zero to it and say, oh, you got to pay us back the difference. And it's infuriating to me that they scam these people. But it must work, because they keep on doing it. And I wish there was just a way, and what I was hoping I was be able to do with Josh and Brandy is tell him, will you please quit calling my number? It's never going to work. I know you're full of shit, and no matter what they say about there being a free cruise, I'm never going to be interested, because I know you're full of it. Take me off your list. Never call me. I wish there was some way where you could tell them, I'm never going to fall for your scams. It's annoying. So that's what I was trying to do. I wanted to try to see if there was a way to get off the list, because I figured if whatever I did, if it would get me off of this list, then I could tell you guys, and if you're getting these calls. But anyway, I recommend Scammer Revolts, Kitboga, Jim Browning and Scammer Payback. Jim Browning especially, because you learn a lot from him. But anyway, I'm looking at my computer because I had it pulled up so I could tell you guys those. But anyway, I feel like I've been talking a lot on this week's vlog. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys again soon. I gotta get back to work now. So it's Friday, and I decided that I think in a little bit I'm gonna take a relaxation bath and do a face mask, and I realized I have a problem. I need to start using more of these and definitely not buying anymore. I think all of these are face masks. This is like a face, if it's not the sheet mask, this like helps put the mask on for like these kinds. So like from here forward are like sheet face masks, and then actually I think these might be some, yeah, these are like teddy masks. These are like those foot peeling ones, and then I have some eye masks, and then these kind that you just put on. My best friend bought me these. I think tonight I might try one of this kind, but I've got all these, and I think I have a few more that Charlotte, my best friend, just gave me for my birthday in October. But I have a problem. I definitely need to start using them more often than once a week for sure. And I just got done going through the expirations, and all of them are good until at least 2021, if not further. So I can get through these. Good grief. Okay, I picked these out. I'm gonna use this bath bomb, and then I'm gonna do this face mask. It's like a cucumber one, and I got these from Ulta. I forget how many's in here. Yeah, there's 10. They're these little cloths. They're compressed, but when you get them wet, then they expand. I've never tried them before, but I bought them a while back and forgot. But they're supposed to be mask removing cloths. I mean, you can use a regular washcloth, but I'm not sure if these are reusable or not. If they're not, I probably won't buy them again, but I don't know. I'm gonna try them out. And then this is the little mask thing that you can put it on you can use your fingers, but this I think makes it more even. And then when I'm done with my bath, I'm going to do the collagen gloves and socks. My friend Charlotte got me these. So I do a pampering bath, and then I think I might even have like a glass of wine. I don't know. I'll decide that later. Well, guys, this is what I decided I'm gonna have, and try to do a relaxation bath. And I don't normally drink when I have troubles. We don't really actually drink that much at all, but I just heard bad news about my car. They have no idea when we're gonna get it back. They can't figure out what's wrong with it. Every time they think they have something fixed, another error message comes up. So now they have told us we need to call Chrysler to initiate proceedings for whatever the next step is in a lemon. So the dealer's on our side. It's just the protocol is we have to be the ones to call Chrysler. And in the meantime, you know, they'll continue to provide us with a loaner car, but just not good news. So yeah. Hey guys, just got out of my relaxation bath. Did a face mask, did a bath bomb, bubble bath, had my drink, and now Brian went to Arby's to get dinner for us. And since it's Friday, we're just gonna be lazy, and he's gonna call, or we're gonna call Chrysler tomorrow, and I'm hoping they'll make it right. Went out to their website, and it seems like, you know, they're committed to making it right. So when we call them, I'm just hoping everything, since we've already talked to the dealer, because that's the first step they say is to talk to your dealer, which we did. The dealer, you know, he's there for us like when we contact Chrysler, they've got all the details to give them and everything. So, so hopefully when we contact Chrysler, they'll do whatever they need to do with the dealer. And I don't know how all that works because I'm paying on a loan on this car, and I'm not going to stop paying because I don't want my credit ruined. But the loan is also through Chrysler Capital. So, I mean, all that, I've never been through this before, so all of that we'll just have to get figured out. My hope is they'll declare it a lemon and I can just get a new one. I don't know how, I know I've said this 2 or 3 times now. I don't know how it all works, but I'm just really hoping it all works out. I'm not going to worry about it until, you know, if we call tomorrow and it's weird or something, then I'll worry about it. But in the meantime, I do have a loaner car. I mean, I think I've been without this car. I bought it November 22nd and was without it like 2 weeks right after we bought it, and now it's been another week and it's January 3rd, so it's just crazy. But I'm hoping that, like I said, that they'll just say, oh, it's a lemon, here's just, you know, get a new one. I don't know, because something is clearly wrong with this vehicle, because Brian said some of the, it'll say, like, they'll hook it up and it'll say undefined issues, and there's all this stuff wrong with it and everything. So, I mean, shy of putting a brand freaking new motor and brain and everything in it, I don't know what else they're going to be able to do. I'm going to be incredibly pissed off if they just say, well, fix whatever error messages are coming up, ignore the ones that are undefined, and see what happens, or some crap like that. So, because I've told you before, I'm scared to drive the car. I mean, if they fix the power steering and the electronic stability control because they can't figure out what else is wrong with it, I'm going to be afraid to drive it. So, but, Django, stop. We got the new rug. I showed it to you guys, the ones at Target. I got the gray one. And earlier he was like using it like it was a scratching post. It's like, cat, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 6 scratching posts in this house. He uses them. So don't be using the rug. Yeah, you little brat. But anyway, once we hear from Target, Chrysler, I'm just feeling incredibly disappointed. It's been, 2019 was kind of a shitty year. I mean, just different things that happened during the year and stuff. Yeah, we traveled more than we ever traveled, and I love doing that, but there was a lot of things that happened, and it's like 2020 I was hoping would be a better year. So we'll see. But anyway, that's the update for now. Saturday morning. I'm at Walmart now, and the bigger one. Look at all of the wax melts they have to pick from. This isn't even, they also have Yankee Candle ones. They have tons to pick from. These are so cute, these little sets. Just really cute little towels. I really like these little sets. I'm looking for chalk paint because I have a project I want to do. And that's the brand I'm looking for. I think these are cute, but I wonder if Django would go after them. These little bunny ones are adorable too, with the little tail. I really like these too. These are soft. Walmart's actually carrying mucklucks. That's just cute. I can't think of the reason I need an egg slicer, but it is really adorable. Egg timer too. I love this stuff from the Pioneer line. It's so pretty. It's her re-Drummond. Ooh. Only 2 mugs. You can buy additional mugs. Ooh, these are pretty. For like soup. Don't need them, but I love them. Aww. Little corn salt and pepper shakers. Those are so cute. That also only holds 4 mugs. That's not that great. These are cute salt and pepper shakers too. It's Charlie and Walter. And birds. And these little ones. These are just really cute. It's just cool. Hey guys, so I just got done at Walmart and I actually bought a car mount. It like mounts to the windshield. For a minute I couldn't think of the word. So I could safely talk. It was only $5, so I figured I'll make a $5 investment. I like the one I've got in my Jeep, but it's in my Jeep. And I don't know when I'm going to get the Jeep back. So I figured I would tell you, give you an update. Oh man, this car, it starts with a button. You just have to have the key fob in your pocket. Just really weird. And trying to figure out before I get going. It's kind of hot in here, so I'm putting it on auto and turning the temperature down. So I went to this thing. Can you hear it? It's like got this motor on it that I'm sure is just sucking up gas. But anyway, I just got done at Walmart and also Dollar Tree, and when I get home, I hope this thing doesn't fall, because it just doesn't seem, yeah, see how it's all bouncy? Oh, jeez. It's because this parking lot sucks. When I get home, I'll show you what I got from Dollar Tree and Walmart. Really just a bunch of junk. I went to Walmart because I needed bananas and tortillas for my lunch, and I spent $100. I don't really know. Well, and cat food. And some cat teeth cleaning treats. But all the rest was stuff I did not need. But like I said, I'll show you everything when I get home. I'll do a haul. And so the car dealer where my car is being repaired right now. I say it like this because they don't really know exactly what all is wrong with it. They're going to repair what they know is wrong with it, which is the power steering module, or whatever you call it, has gone out. That is apparently impacting the electronic stability control, but then they're also getting other error messages that say undefined, so they don't know what they are. So they let Brian know that they've ordered the part for the power steering, going to fix that. Then the service manager asked permission to go ahead after that gets fixed to drive the car to his house, to like drive it home after work, so that he could see what other error messages or what else comes up, and then based on that, you know, try to figure out what the next thing to fix will be. And if anything, you know, they just really, I know the sun is weird right now, but I'm just going to go with it, because hopefully when I turn onto the highway down here, it will correct itself. Because I came to the bigger Dollar Tree and the bigger Walmart. They're about 3 cities away from my city, so it's a little bit of a ways. So anyway, hopefully that part will come in Monday. I don't know, you know, how long it takes to get everything fixed or whatever after that. Like I said, I'm not going to be comfortable driving the thing. So anyway, Brian called today to Chrysler, and they were really nice. He explained to him what was going on, you know, that at 84 miles the transmission went out, before 1,000, you know, all this other stuff went out, that the dealer said that there's all these undefined errors. They're going to fix the errors that they're sure of, but that they suggested we go ahead and call Chrysler because it just looks like, you know, this is just strange. So Brian called him. He told him what we want is a new car. And so this really nice lady that she did a case, made up the case, so we have a case number and everything, and then she said Monday or Tuesday, like the case manager or whatever, you know, the person that can actually do something will be calling. So hopefully, I know you're bouncing all over, I'm so sorry. I hope it levels out once I get on the highway and get off the bumpy on-ramp. It does a little bit better. It says it's for the dash or the window, but it wouldn't stick to the dash because the dash is too textured. For $5, at least so far, it seems okay, except the bounciness. So now it's just kind of a waiting game. In the meantime, I've got this Challenger, which Daniel loved. Brian he wanted to drive it, so yesterday he and Brian went, where did they go? Oh, it's when they went to Arby's. Well, they went ahead and got up on the highway. He let Daniel drive it for just a very brief period of time so he could see how it rides. I've told you guys before, I don't really like this car. It looks cool, but the visibility is like, especially out the back, the visibility's not the greatest. And so I thought I had something else to tell you, but I can't think of what it was. So by the end of this vlog, there's no way I'm gonna know the status of what's gonna go on with my car. I really, really, really hope that they'll just let me get a new one. And I don't know how that works. You know, like if you have a lemon and you get a new one and you've already made payments on the car that was the lemon, I mean, do they just do an even exchange? You know, does Chrysler pay the difference? I don't know how all that works. I just really, 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 really hope that they do declare it a lemon. And Brian also told him, he said, you know, this is our 6th Chrysler vehicle we have bought. And this is the first one we've had an issue with. We would like to stay loyal customers, you know, because we had, I think our first one was a Dodge Caravan back when, before we even had Daniel. It was back when Adam was a baby, I think is when we first got that. So we had a Dodge Caravan, a Dodge Charger, Brian's first Dodge truck, my Chrysler 200, Brian's second Dodge truck, my Jeep, I want to say there's something else in the middle there. I don't know. I'm not going to sit and try to, but we've pretty much stayed in the Dodge Chrysler Jeep family for our last several cars. So yeah. So that's, at least we got a case now. We'll see what happens. The dealer, I think I told you guys, the owner of the dealership and the service manager guy, they seem like, they're willing to help as much as they can. I get it. It's not them that manufactured the car, so they shouldn't be out anything. It's not the dealer's fault. They're doing their best to try to fix whatever's going on with it. Brian also told the lady when she was filling out the case and everything that we're just not comfortable with that car. Under 1,000 miles, it's had all this stuff happen to it, and it's just, I don't think I'll ever feel comfortable driving it. What the hell else is going to go out? The brakes. But I think I'm trying to decide, it's 3 o'clock right now. I'm trying to decide if I want to go just straight home or if I want to stop at Hobby Lobby, because I found I haven't tried it yet, but I found a YouTube video. I'll try to remember to find, it was recommended to me. It's somebody that I've never watched before. But this lady that made what looks like wood blocks, but she made them out of the foam dice that you can get from Dollar Tree. And she painted them with chalk paint, and she used Mod Podge to put a little design on them, and they're just really, really cool. And so I want to try it. And but when I looked at Walmart, Walmart doesn't have I was able to find some chalk paint there, but they don't have they have some scrapbooking paper, but big books of it. They're $10, and I just want a sheet of paper, a sheet or two. So I'm trying to decide if I want to stop at Hobby Lobby, because I know myself. I know if I stop at Hobby Lobby, it's not going to be, run straight back to the paper and then be done. It won't be that. But I didn't buy anything that has to go into the refrigerator. I did buy some, what do they call them? Uncrustables. They're little peanut butter they're these ones are peanut butter and honey and on wheat bread that I really like. And you keep them frozen until you're ready to use them, and then you sit them out for hours until they thaw completely out and everything. So I want them to thaw out, because that's what I'm going to have for my dinner. I want them to thaw out so it won't hurt those to sit in the trunk. So, but Hobby Lobby's this is out of the way. It's not on the way home, it's past home. But I don't know, I'll figure it out. But anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling for now, because I know this is gonna be a long one, because I've shared a lot throughout the week, and especially I went shopping on Wednesday, was it Wednesday, and shared that. So I know it's gonna be a long one. So bear with me, it's gonna be a little bit longer, but then after I do my haul and stuff, then I'll end it for the week. But I'll talk to you guys again soon. Yeah, you knew I was gonna stop, didn't you? Look, they have their spring stuff out. So I'm gonna look through this stuff too. I also got their loud music like normal. shells. Oh man. Hey guys, I'm done in Hobby Lobby. I turned my car around because of the sun. Before I forget, I wanted to tell you that YouTube channel where I saw the idea for the blocks. It's Christie's Crafts DIY. Yeah, Christie's Crafts DIY. Christie's with a CHRISTYS Crafts DIY. And I'm going to try to remember to put a link because that was just really creative. And I haven't watched the rest of her channel yet, but I went ahead and subscribed because I hadn't seen anybody else do that with those foam dice from Hobby Lobby. So, or not Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree. It's 5 o'clock straight up now. See, I just walked around and walked around and walked around. So I'm gonna head home now, show you my haul from today, and then I need to eat some dinner and stuff and get this uploaded and everything. So I'll be talking to you again soon. Hey guys, so I'm home, got all my stuff unloaded, so I figured I would show you what I got. Up first is Dollar Tree. That was the first place I went. I got this sign here in red. It's got a galvanized heart on it. So I got this one, and then I also got the version that is kind of a cream color. And it also says love, but the difference, like this one, see how the heart's got the arrow through it, and this is just the heart. I have no idea where I'm gonna put these. I just like them. They get them year after year, and I never have bought them before, but I just liked them. So I got one of each. Then I got two of these things. It's like it says it's a car visor tissue kit. I'm not planning on putting it on my visor. I'm just gonna put it like in the side pocket. But it's like a nice little, it's got the visor clips on it, but I'm just gonna clip it to a side pocket because I always carry some Kleenex in my car. But I thought for $1, this seemed pretty nice, and then you can just put your own Kleenex inside. But I bought one for myself, and I also bought one for my husband, just in case he would be interested in it. Django, please leave my jacket alone. He has this fascination with trying to pull the zipper pull off of my jacket, so I got two of these. I had seen somebody on YouTube haul those. I don't remember who, and I had never seen them at, I have to move my jacket. I had never seen them at my Dollar Tree before. So then I got a little Vaseline Lip Balm. I have the blue one that's just plain Vaseline, but I got this one because it's supposed to leave a little rosy tint. Figured I'd carry that around in my purse. So I'm going to put it by my purse while I'm thinking about it. Get away from my jacket. Then, speaking of Django, I got these for him at Dollar Tree because he has this little thing that holds a little ball, and he keeps getting the ball out, so I just wanted to get some backups. So those are for him. Then I got the dice that I'm talking about. Different Dollar Trees, I've seen them in different colors, but there's these little foam dice. And you get 2 in a pack for $1. I've seen them in yellow, green, blue. The Dollar Tree today had them in orange. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be painting them. So I got these blocks. Then I got these letters, which I think are the right size for the, yeah, they're the right size for the blocks. These, Mom, if you're watching, these you get in the toy section. And then these over by the poster board, like, or by the poster board over in like the office stuff, they have different letters over there, and it's double-sided. So got these because it's a lot cheaper to get them like this. Plus they're stickers, plus I'm gonna Mod Podge over them too. So those. Then what's everything in this? And I got some little foam brushes, and I also got a couple of packs, and I think I'm pretty sure I have some paintbrushes already, but I wasn't positive. Plus Brian uses paintbrushes sometimes in different things he does, so got 2 packs of paintbrushes, a little thing of Mod Podge, because I don't think I'm going to need a whole lot, but if after I do that craft project, which I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, if I like doing it and I think I might make more, I'll get a bigger Mod Podge like at Walmart. And then the last thing I got at Dollar Tree was just this little sign. I just got it to put on like one of the side tables for Valentine's Day. I just thought it was really cute. Would you leave my... Did you hear that just now? Are you all right? You're supposed to be more graceful. You're a cat, you know. He just fell off the table. See, that's what happens when you're trying to mess with my jacket. It's karma. Yep. My poor kitty cat just learned about that. Okay, so next, now he's gonna get in the bag. Oh, buddy. Ugh. This silly buddy. Silly boy. You silly boy. Okay. So Walmart, I got just right up front some cat food. He really likes the Fancy Feast, the Gravy Lovers one. He does not like pate cat food, but he gets one of these in the evenings, and then he gets crunchy. Okay. He just won't stop. He gets a kitten. Wow, a kitten crunchy food during the day. So I got that for him. That car mount that I used, this is the brand of it. It was $5.88, and I think it worked good. After I talked to you guys the first time, I was trying to figure out how to get to Hobby Lobby from where I was, and so I used Siri and I used the map, and it stayed up with no problems or anything. So, but I figured I would show you guys the brand. It says it's compatible with 2 to 3.7 inch wide mobile phones, rotates 360 degrees, easy to install and remove. And it was really easy to install, and I took it down because I don't know how often I'll be using it. And so yeah, $5.88, at least for I just used it today, but I liked it. I thought it worked well. Then I got, there is no order to this because I'm just pulling it out of the bags. I got some Rice Krispie treats because the whole family really likes these, and I was kind of craving them, so I bought a box of them. And then this is my favorite microwave popcorn. It's buttery kettle corn. The Walmart by my house sells out of this stuff all the time, so they had it at the one a little bit further away, so I bought 3 boxes because I love this stuff. It's so good. Then the tortillas I tell you guys about that I take for my lunch are these by Mission, the Carb Balance. I get the ones that are whole wheat. You can also get them in flour. And are these the taco size? I don't know, soft taco size. So yeah, taco size. But what I like about these is they're really high fiber. So these have 15 grams of fiber. It's just a way that I kind of try to help myself get my fiber in for the day. So I like these. I try to eat one every day. Get down. You get down. You're not allowed up there. Boy, he's just, I think somebody's trying to get my attention. Then I got Django some of these. He loves these things. they're kind of like a like beef jerky for cats, I guess, like a Slim Jim, but their number one ingredient's chicken. So, but he loves these things. They're like a special treat. So I got 2 of these. Then also for Django, I got some of these that are dental. It says they're crunchy and creamy cat treats. We always used to get Nathan like little dental treats and would give him one each, or half of one actually, each morning. And they were like this. They were a treat that was all crunchy that kind of helped. They're like rough, I guess, and kind of helped scratch the tartar off their teeth. And it actually worked really good. So I got some of these for Django since he's still a baby. He'll be 9 months old tomorrow. So, listen. We're gonna not be friends if you don't stop it. The cat, he's driving me nuts. Then I got some potato chips, backyard barbecue, kettle chips. My favorite kettle chips are barbecue that are Cape Cod, but that Walmart didn't have any. They had Cape Cod, but they only had regular, just plain. And then these are the Uncrustables I was telling you about that are on whole wheat bread, and they're peanut butter and honey. I love these things. It's gonna be my dinner. Have a couple of those and some chips. Then, speaking of chips, up by the register, I saw these. I saw these at Spencer's when my mother-in-law and I were there too, these wrap snacks. Some of the flavors sounded so good. And I don't know if these are Cardi B, and I don't know if these are like just flavors that they invented or what. It doesn't really say. But these were intriguing to me. My favorite flavor of chips is barbecue, and these are cheddar barbecue. I just thought that sounded really good, so I figured I'd give them a try. So I got those. These are actually probably the chips I'll have tonight because I'm just so intrigued by them. Then, what else did I get at Walmart? Oh, bananas. Wait till you see how green they are. I like green bananas, and I'm not going to need them until Monday, and you know how fast bananas yellow up. Look how green these suckers are. I got it super green. I think they might actually be too green. This cold, it just will not stop. I keep coughing and coughing and coughing, mostly at night. Okay, so just hung them on the banana keeper. And I think I got one less. I have such a mess on my counter here. Also food related. I got this from Walmart. I keep seeing these advertised, Kit Kat Duos, mint and dark chocolate, and I just want to try it. Because I love like York peppermint patties is one of my favorites, and I like the mint and dark chocolate combo. So I got this, figured to give it a try. They only came in the king size. I didn't see any like half of this. So, and then I got some razors for my oldest. He texted me saying he needed some, so there they are. That's the favorite ones. Then I got a couple of pairs of earrings. I've been wanting to get some hoops, like bigger hoops. So I got these in silver. They're only $2.88. It's that Time and True, and it says they're hypoallergenic and quality tested. So I got the silver, and I got the gold. Just costume jewelry. So try them out. Then I showed you guys I was over by the wax melts, and so I bought some of those because I've been melting wax every day. So I've been using it a lot. This one, they only had one. It smells so good. It's called Frosted Winter Flurries. I wish they'd have had more, but I got the one they had. Then I got 2 of all the other scents I got. I got Fresh Orchard Apples. I like this one. These Better Home and Garden ones are really good. I like them from Walmart. Then I've tried this variety or this brand or whatever. And then these were sounded like they would be good, or it smelled good. You know, like when you're in the store, you can kind of pop the corner, give it a whiff. This one's called Sunlit Meadow Trail. Smelled really good. And then this one is also Better Homes and Gardens, and I've never tried these. It's the same price as these, but it's they're called aromatherapy. They have an essential oil infused. This one is jasmine and is it lang lang? But it smelled really good. I love jasmine. It's one of my favorite scents. So I got 2 of those. Django! This cat. He's wanting attention. I'm definitely going to give him a lot of attention when I get done talking to you guys. Then I got this, which is a pop-up laundry basket. And let me tell you why. My kids, I'm lucky, they both do their own laundry. But one of them, Daniel, always takes the laundry basket in his room and he leaves it in there for like a week. So then the next time I'm ready to do laundry, like I did it yesterday, I'm sitting there like grabbing handfuls of laundry and taking them in my room to fold them. So I thought if I have this in there, and that should happen again, I'll just have this little pop-up laundry basket that I'll have that I can pull out and use. And yes, I know, I can tell the kid, put the laundry basket back in there, blah, blah, blah. This is just easier. $3, you know. I'm running out of room. Then the last thing I got at Walmart, no, not the last thing. It's all this impulse buying, but I got the chalk paint for making those blocks. I got the Waverly, because all the time I always just see people talking about how good this Waverly paint is. I got the color Ivory, and then I got this that is black. It says, what does it say? Ink is the color, because you make those blocks look kind of aged, and so I'm going to paint the block this color, and then this is the aging part. And then the last thing I got a Slimer. He's so adorable, from Ghostbusters. Look, he's got his hot dogs. I'm going to put it over by my other Pops. I just thought he was so cute. I love that movie, and he's just adorable. So I got Slimer. Total impulse buy. It said, a lot of the boxes said that he's a Walmart exclusive. I don't know if that's true or not. I tried to find the Scary Library Ghost too, but they didn't have her. But I would have picked, he's my favorite one anyway. So that's everything from Walmart. And then lastly is Hobby Lobby. And there I got my paper that I'm going to use for the blocks, because like for a couple of sides you cut out like circles, but I got this one and this one. If you watch her video, you'll see what you will see what I mean. And then once I get these done, I'll show you what I did. I'm planning on doing those in the next couple of weeks, because it's just a craft project I think I really want to try out. So that's from Hobby Lobby, and they had all these 4 for $1. So, and I just got 2 because that's all I really needed. And then I got some wired garland, because on the blocks I'm gonna make them say home, and the O I'm gonna make out of this. I wish I could have bought a smaller thing, or just found like a little wreath, because this was $5. But that's what they make 40% off coupons for. So, and also I don't know if Walmart knowing my luck, Walmart probably does have this. But this is what was it? Yeah, 15 feet. So I can use it on other things if I want to. So that was everything. So now I'm going to play fetch with the cat for a little bit, maybe give him a treat, get him fed, and then eat and get this uploaded. But you guys, wish me luck on my car, because I really need it. And I appreciate your well wishes. But anyway, that's it. I'll quit rambling because I've been doing a lot of that. But thank you so much for spending time with me. And I hope I didn't bore you to death. And I hope I'll see you again next week. Bye.